Now the honorees from the Humber Hawks. Second team All-Star, number 18, Jack San Louis. Second team All-Star and All-Rookie team member, number 35, Lee Gray. First team All-Star, number 20, Xavier Whittle. Now for the Durham Lords, second team All-Star, number 15, Malik James. Second team All-Star, number 22, Eric Smith. First team All-Star, number 18, Eddie Barutsky. First team All-Star, All-Rookie team member, and OCAA Pitcher of the Year, number 10, Matt Jones. Congratulations to each of these student athletes on their tremendous 2025 season. Now here are the starting lineups. For the Humber Hawks, batting first, the center fielder, number 18, Jack San Louis. Batting second, the designated hitter, number 20, Xavier Whittle. Batting third, the first baseman, number 21, Calum Blue. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 35, Lee Gray. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 12, David Boetto. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 13, Marcus Herbeck. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 7, Isaac Duva. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 17, Parker Deans. And batting ninth, the shortstop, number 2, Caleb Iguerin. Starting pitcher for Humber Hawks is number 33, Dylan Clement. Now here's the starting lineup for the Durham Lords. Batting first, the center fielder, number 4, Zach Rivers. Batting second, the right fielder, number 5, Ryan Mattis. Batting third, the left fielder, number 18, Eddie Barutsky. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 22, Eric Smith. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 15, Malik James. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 13, Tristan Delorier. Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 24, Quentin Earl. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 37, Ryan McGivney. And batting ninth, the second baseman, number 20, Ethan Service. Starting pitcher for the Durham Lords is number 10, Matt Jones. At this time, could you please stand, if able, for the playing of our national anthem.
Hello, everybody. Bill Kelso along here with the rest of the crew here at We Digital. Durham Lords against the Humber Hawks. Here in this one. Just getting set here. To start this ball game here, ready for the first inning. Welcome aboard here in the 2025 OCAA Men's Baseball here on We Digital. The 11-7 Durham Lords against the 7-11 Hawks here in Game 1 of the OCAA Championship Tournament. On the mound is Matt Jones for Durham. He's the lefty. Just finishing up his warm-up tosses. And we're going to get this one underway. Look at the starting defense for Durham. McGivney at catcher, Smith at first, Service at second, Earl at short, James is at third, Barutsky in left, Rivers in center, and Mattis is in right field. As mentioned, the pitcher is Alan Clement. That's Matt Jones on the mound. Just finishing up his warm-up tosses. Going to get set to start this one. That's the Humber lineup, the batting order. Jack St. Louis, the center fielder, will bat first, followed by Xavier Whittle, and then Callum Blue. Lee Gray will bat cleanup. David Boato, fifth. Marcus Herback, sixth. Isaac Duva, seventh. Parker Deans, eighth. And Caleb Ugurin, the shortstop, by batting ninth. The first batter stepping up.
Center fielder, number 18,
Jack St. Louis will lead things off here against Matt Jones. And here's the first pitch of the ball game. It's in for a strike. 0-1. And the pitch. Another strike. Count is now 1-1 to St. Louis. The 1-1 pitch on the way. It's low, make it 2-1. Xavier Whittle waits on deck for Humber. The 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Count goes to 2-2. 2-2 the count. Again, nobody out, nobody on. First batter of the ball game. On a glorious day here at the ballpark. A beautiful sunny day, a little coolish. Here at Lacoste Park in Tecumseh, Ontario. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Gets some swinging. One up and one down for Jones on the strikeout. It's going to bring up the DH, Xavier Whittle.
Designated hitter number 20, Xavier Whittle.
So Whittle will step up to the plate. Coming into the .420 batting average, too. First pitch to Whittle. Fouls it off. Up over the screen behind us. Count is 0-1. 0-1 the count to Whittle. The 0-1 pitch off speed is up high. 1-1. The pitch is way outside. Make it 2-1. 2-1 to Whittle with Colin Blue, the first baseman, on deck. Righty against the righty. We just started this one. And the pitch fouled down the right side, but it's going to drift out of play. And the count goes to 2-2. 2-2 the count. Jones kicks and deals. It's fouled off behind us. Count remains 2-2. 2-2 the count. And the pitch just outside, make it 3-2. So the count runs to 3-2 on Whittle. The 3-2 pitch on the way. It's swung on and hit into left field. Is going to drop for a base hit. A single off the bat of Whittle when the first runner is aboard for Humber. with Colin Blue, the left-handed batter,
First baseman number 20.
squaring off against Matt Jones.
Blue.
Look at the replay, the solid hit by Whittle. Solid single by Whittle. He's at first. 1 on, 1 out. Top of 1. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1. 1-1 the count. That should say 0-1. And the pitch fouled off. Count goes to 0-2. Again, runner at first, 1 out. Top of 1, the start of this tournament. And the pitch. Fouled away. Count stays 0-2. 0-2 to Blue with Lee Gregg, the catcher, on deck for Team Humber. There goes the runner. And it's hit slowly to third. This is going to be a tough play. The long throw to first. He does not get it when the runner will stay at second. And it's going to be first and second for the Humber Hawks with 1 out here in the first inning. Tough one to field, tough one to get out. And the Hawks with the Durham Lords now with 2 runners on. Look at this on the replay, and you can see what I mean about the slow roller to third. Good try, but just couldn't get the play done, and now there are runners at first and second for the catcher, Lee Gregg. Right-handed batter against the right-handed pitcher. And the Humber Hawks are threatening. Here's the pitch. Inside corner for a strike. Count goes to 0-1. 0-1 the count to Gregg. And the pitch. Ground ball slowly to short. A tough play, and it's booted right to the third baseman. Did he get him? Not in time. Yes, he did get him. Pretty fortunate play. Look at this on the replay, and you'll see what I mean. Down the third base line, off the shortstop. It went right to the third baseman and just got him. Runners at first and second still, but there are 2 outs here in the Hawks' first inning. And the pitch is low, and David Bowato is the batter. Bowato hit .318 in the course of the season. It's 0-1 the count. Actually, they call that one a strike. Apologize for that. Nevertheless, runners at first and second. 2 out, top of 1. With Humber threatening to score. And the pitch. Outside. 1-1. And the pitch. Swung on and hit into right field. Drifting back, but making the play, and that will retire the side, was the right fielder, Ryan Mattis. 2 hits, no runs, no errors, and the scores will go to the bottom of 1. We are scoreless. We'll be right back.
For Humber in the top of the first, no runs on 2 hits. There were no errors.
We're going to look at the starting defense for Durham. Gray is catching, Blues at first, Duva at second, Guerin at short, Bowato at third, Deans is in the left, St. Louis in center, and Herback is the right fielder. And on the mound is Dylan Clement, a right-hander, wears number 33. And that's the look at the Durham lineup that he's going to face. Zach Rivers will lead things off. He'll be followed by Ryan Mattis and then Eddie Boretsky. Eric Smith bats cleanup, the first baseman. Malik James is the third baseman, batting fifth. Batting sixth is Tristan Delorier. Seventh, the shortstop, Quentin Earl. Ryan McGivney, the catcher. And then batting ninth, Ethan Service, the second baseman. That's the batting order for the Durham lineup. The 11-7 Durham Lords as we get set to start the bottom of the first inning. Still looking for the game's first run. Just finishing up his warm-up tosses. Here's Dylan Clement. Right-handed pitcher as mentioned. Zach Rivers, the center fielder, will lead things off for the Durham Lords.
Leading off for the Durham Lords, center fielder number 4, Zach Rivers.
So Zach Rivers stepping up to the plate. He'll be followed by Ryan Mattis and then Eddie Boretsky. First batter here in the bottom of the first inning. And the first pitch. Curveball is in for a strike. The count goes to 0-1. Excuse me, 0-1 the count to Rivers. The 0-1 pitch swung on, ground ball, base hit. Near up the middle, a solid single off the bat of Zach Rivers, and we have a runner aboard for Durham. And the right fielder, Ryan Mattis. Left-handed batter Mattis with a runner on first base. Again, runner at first. Let's see if he goes or not. Trying to get a lead. Here's the pitch. It's off speed, but up high, 1-0. 1-0 the count to Mattis. Eddie Boretsky, the left fielder, waits on deck. Runner at first, nobody out, bottom of 1. Throw over to first. Going to keep Rivers honest at first. And the 1-0 pitch, there goes the runner. It's hit into center field, not deep. Center fielder makes the play, gets it back into second base. Runner retreats to first. That is Rivers. So there's one down here in the Durham Lords first inning. And it's going to bring up the left fielder. So Eddie Boretsky will step up to the plate. Right-handed batter. Again, runner on first. 1 out. Bottom of 1. Just getting this one underway. And the pitch. Curveball is low, 1-0. 1-0 the count to Boretsky. Eric Smith, the first baseman, the cleanup hitter, awaits on deck. Runner at first, 1 out. And the pitch. Ground ball to third. Long throw to first, then he gets him. Runner does go to second on the play. Relatively easy play for the third baseman. That was David Boato. And there's 2 out here in the Durham Lords second inning. First inning, I should say, sorry. Here's Eric Smith, the first baseman. First time up this afternoon. Runner at second. 2 out. Bottom of 1. Game is early, but we're looking for the game's first run from either side. And the first pitch to Smith. Called strike, it's 0-1. 0-1 the count to Smith. Rivers at second. Two outs. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Chopped towards second. It's a slow ball to hit, though. Here's a quick throw to first. Couldn't make the play. The first baseman dropped the ball. And both runners at safe, rather, at first and third on the play. Look at this on the replay. Just saw the tail end of it. They had a chance at him at first base. So runners are now first and third.
Malik James.
There's Malik James, the batter. Ball hit into right field. Right fielder having trouble tracking it, but he does make the play. And the side is retired. No runs. One hit in an error, and the score at the end of one. We are scoreless. We're coming back in just a second.
For Durham in the bottom of the first, no runs on one hit. There was one error and 2 runners left. St. Clair College Athletics and the St. Student Athletic Association would like to thank our tournament sponsors for this year's OCAA Men's Baseball Championships. We are extremely grateful for your continued support. Getting off the top of the second for the Humber.
So we get set to start the top of the second inning.
13, Marcus Herback.
We bring up Marcus Herback. We'll lead things off. The right fielder. First batter here in the top of the second inning. The left-hander deals. It's hit, and pretty well hit, too, into left field. Left center, in fact, then the left fielder does make the catch on the run. Nice running catch by the left fielder, Eddie Barutsky.
Second baseman number 7.
One up and one down.
Isaac Duva.
Bring up Isaac Duva, the second baseman. Left-handed batter stepping up to the plate. One out, nobody on. Top of the second inning. And the first pitch. Might have got a piece of it, but it's a foul. But nevertheless, the count is 0-1. 0-1, the count to Duva, with left fielder Parker Deans on deck. For Team Humber. Just joined us. We are early in this one, the second inning, top of 2. Still looking for the game's first run. Swing and a miss. The count goes to 0-2. 0-2 the count to Duva. 0-2 pitch on the way. Is outside. Count goes to 1-2. 1-2 the count to Duva. If you've just joined us, a bright sunny day here at the ballpark here in Tecumseh, Ontario, Lacoste Park. Clear blue sky, a little cool. Pitch called strike 3 on the outside corner. First, at the second strikeout of the afternoon for Matt Jones. Catches him looking.
Number 17, Parker Deans.
Gonna bring up the left fielder, Parker Deans. Two out, nobody on. Top of 2, and the first pitch to Deans is called a strike. It's 0-1. Jones likes to work fairly quick. And here's his second pitch. Fouled away just behind us. Count goes to 0-2. So 0-2 on Deans. Caleb Aquarin, the shortstop, is on deck. Should Deans get on board? Here's the 0-2 pitch on the way. Just low, make it 1-2. 1-2 the count to Deans. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Call them strike 3, and the side is retired with 2 strikeouts in the inning as well. No runs, no hits, no errors, and the score as we come to the bottom of 2. We're still looking for first run. We are scoreless.
For Humber in the top of the second, no runs on no hits. There were no errors and no runners left. Leading off the bottom of the second.
We're ready to start the bottom half of the second inning. Again, we're looking for the game's first run.
Tristan Delorier.
Tristan Delorier will be the batter. Tristan Delorier. First batter in the inning. Count is 2-0. 2-0 to Delorier. And the pitch. In for a strike. 2-1. 2-1 the count to Delorier. Slow curveball is in for a strike. Count goes to 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch on the way. Curveball that swung on and hit into center field on the run and making the grab on a nice running catch. The center fielder, Jack St. Louis. Nice catch.
Shortstop number 24.
Look at this on the replay, and you'll see he didn't have to go a distance to make the catch, but he made a nice play. There's the tail end of it. Nice running catch by St. Louis, and it's going to bring up Quinton Earl, the shortstop. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of 2. Curveball is in for a strike. Count goes to 0-1. Likes to throw that slow curve. Is Dylan Clement. Strike 2 call, 0-2 on Earl. The 0-2 pitch on the way. Belted into left field for a solid single. Quinton Earl with the single. Second hit of the afternoon for Durham Lords, and it's going to bring up the catcher, Ryan McGivney.
Catcher number 37.
So Ryan McGivney.
Ryan McGivney.
Look at this in the replay. A solid hit off the bat of Quentin Earl. Runner at first. 1 out, bottom of 2. Pitch is outside, 1-0. 1-0 the count to McGivney. Ethan Servith, the second baseman, is on deck for Durham. Again, runner on first, 1 out. And the pitch. Hit into right field, and it's pretty deep. Back. It bounces off the fence. Runner heading towards third and coming home, but he is going to hold up. Also, now he's coming home and won't even draw a throw, and that's the game's first run. Runner goes to second base on the play. It's a double for McGivney and an RBI. Run scores on the play, and we get a look at this on the replay. Nevertheless, it's a 1-0 game in favor of Durham here in the second inning. Game's first run. Here's Ethan Service with a runner at second base and just 1 out still. 1-0's our score. Bottom of 2. And Durham threatening. Pitch misses outside, 1-0. 1-0 to count to Service, and then we'll go up to the top of the lineup for Zach Rivers. Again, 1 out, 1 on. 1-0's our score. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Curveball is outside. 2-1. 2-1 the count to Service. And the 2-1 pitch. Curveball off speed. It's hit into right field. Makes the grab. Runner will not advance, so the right fielder making the play. Marcus Herbeck. And he come up to the top of the lineup.
Center fielder number 4, Zach Rivers.
2 out with Zach Rivers stepping up to the plate. 2 outs, runner at second. The Lords lead it 1-0. Rivers singled his first time up. And the pitch swung on and hit into right field. Is it going to drop? It is going to drop for a hit. Runner will score. Right fielder could not track it. And safely aboard is Rivers with a single and an RBI. Sun is proving difficult in right field.
Right fielder number 5, Ryan Mattis.
Look at this on the replay, and an easy run scored after losing track of the ball. And now it is 2-0 for the Lords. Lords lead it 2-0. Ryan Mattis flew up the right field his first time up. One and oh the count. 2 outs, bottom of 2. But the Lords have scored twice. And the pitch. It's low. Make it 2-0. 2-0 the count to Lords. I should say Mattis. Eddie Barutsky is on deck for Team Durham. Should Mattis get aboard? And the pitch is on the way. Ground ball hit hard to second. Does make the play. And the side is retired, but not before some damage. Making the play was Duva. And nevertheless, two runs, 3 hits, no errors, and the score at the end of 2. Durham leads it 2-0. We'll be right back.
Leading off the top of the third for the Humber Hawks, the shortstop number
We can set the stop at the top of the third inning.
Iguerin.
Caleb Aguirre will bat for the first time this afternoon here in the top of the third inning, with the Humber Hawks trading 2-0. So they trail 2-0. Jones with the first pitch. It's fouled off the screen in front of us. Count goes to 0-1. 0-1 the count to Aguirre. Then we go to the top of the lineup for the Hawks here in the third inning. The 0-1 pitch on the way. It's low, 1-1 the count. 1-1 the count to Aguirre. Center fielder Jack St. Louis and then DH Xavier Whittle are the three scheduled batters here in the top of the third inning. Pitch is up high, 2-1. 2-1 the count to Aguirre. And the pitch up high, make it 3-1. So Jones gets behind Aguirre. The lefty deals, and he walked him. First walk this afternoon. He struck out 3 his first 2 innings.
Center fielder number 18, Jack St. Louis.
So Jack St. Louis, the center fielder, will step up. He struck out his first time up. So there's a runner at first, nobody out, top of the third. Humber Hawks looking for their first run of the ball game. So they have a man on base with nobody out. First pitch to St. Louis. Squared and showed bunt, called strike. Count is 0-1. 0-1 the count to St. Louis. Quick throw to first. He's going to get him. Yes, he does. The pickoff move. And a great one, too, by Matt Jones, and picked off as Aguirre. Look at this on the replay. Boom. Got him. That was a quick move, and he picked him off. And now St. Louis bats. Just got a piece of it. It's foul. Count is 0-2. 0-2 the count to St. Louis. Great pickoff by Jones there to get Aguirre. And the 0-2 pitch on the way. Up high, 1-2. 1-2 the count to St. Louis with Xavier Whittle next up. Now we got time called. Not sure what the discussion is, quite frankly. We're just waiting for some official word. We do have 3 umpires situated obviously behind home plate, first and third. One-two pitch on the way. It's outside. 2-2. 2-2 to St. Louis. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the third. And Jones deals. It's low. Make it 2-2. 2-2 the count to St. Louis. 2-2 pitch on the way, and it is low. It goes to 3-2. Jones has thrown a few pitches this game so far. Despite the 3 strikeouts, he's looking for a 4th one here. And the payoff pitch on the way and tight, and he walked him. Second walk given up in the game, second walk in the inning. St. Louis goes to first, and it's going to bring up Xavier Whittle, the DH, who singled his first time up. There's the 4th pitch, and it was inside, almost hit him, in fact. So we have a runner at first base, 2 out, here in the top of the 3rd inning, with Humber trailing 2-0. But they do have a man in scoring position. If Whittle can do something here. Inside, I don't think it hit him. Nope. Almost did. Count is 0-1, rather 1-0. 1-0 the count to Whittle. The 1-0 pitch on the way. It's a chopper, but hit wide of 3rd, foul. Count 1-1. 1-1 the count to Will. Callum Blue, the first baseman, is on deck for Humber. Quick throw to first. I think they may call a balk. He just called a balk on the pitcher. So Jones gets called on the balk. St. Louis goes to second base. Let's see if we can look at this in replay where he's showing his knee going towards home plate. Watch this. Yeah, there you see it. And that's why it was called. So the runner goes to second on the balk. That's the first one I've seen in a while. Runner at second base. And the pitch. Called strike. 1-2 the count. 1-0, runner on second with Whittle at the plate. Whittle's a good hitter. Did make the All-Star team. It's up high. Count goes to 2-2. 2-2 the count on Whittle. Again, 1 out here in the 3rd. And Jones deals. Swing and a miss. And he gets him swinging. That's a big strikeout for Jones. His 4th of the afternoon in this one.
First baseman number 21, Calum Blue.
It's going to bring up the first baseman, Calum Blue. Blue singled his first time up. He has 1 of 2 hits so far for Humber. Here's the pitch to Blue. Sliced down the left field side past the third baseman. Base hit, runner will score. And staying at first base is Blue, but a solid single makes the score 2-1 in favor of Durham as the Humber Hawks have scored their first run of the game. Solid hit off the bat of Blue. He's now 2 for 2 in the afternoon. There's the tail end of it.
Lee Gray.
Now we get another look on a wider view. Solid hit down the left side of the infield. Gonna bring up Lee Gray. Out in a fielder's choice his first time up for the catcher. Runner at first. 2 out. Humber now trails by a run. And the pitch. Off-speed pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 the count to Greg. Should say it's Gray. I apologize for that. That was a printing mistake. And Lee Gray now has the count. It's 0-2. 0-2 the count on Gray. Jones would like to get out of a mini jam here if he can. Again, a runner at first, 2 out. And the 0-2 pitch on the way. Gets him swinging. The side is retired, not before, however, a run is scored. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and the score as we go to the bottom of the third. Durham leads at 2-1. We'll be right back.
For Humber in the top of the third, 1 run on 1 hit. There were no errors and 1 runner left. Thank you to the sponsor, Herc Windsor, St. Clair Student Representative Council, the St. Clair Thames Student Incorporated, Gabriel Floor and Home Furnishing, and to Windsor Tennis Management. Off the bottom of the third for the Durham
Welcome back,
Boards.
we get set to start the bottom of the third inning. Durham leading 2-1 and with Durham up at the plate. Eddie Barutsky will lead things off. He'll be followed by Eric Smith and then Nick James. Here's the first pitch. Curveball is hit into right field for a solid single. Solid single off the bat of Barutsky. Runner aboard for Eric Smith.
First baseman number 22, Eric Smith.
Smith was safe on error his first time up, so there's a runner at first base. There's the last look at the solid single off the bat of Barutsky. Smith again was safe on an error his first time up. Malik James is on deck for Durham. Pitch is outside, 1-0. Runner at first, 1-0 the count. Nobody away here in the bottom of the third inning. And the Lords lead by 1. It's 2-1. Two and 1 the count. And the pitch. Ground ball to short. Flip the second for 1. Did he make the play? Let's see. He did call him out on the force out. Runner safe at first. So Barutsky was out at second. Runner on first now with 1 out. Look at this on the replay. I don't know if he got to the bag or not. I'm talking about the second baseman. He'd see the jump up in the air and miss it. Nevertheless, Malik James will step up to the plate. He flew out to right his first time up. 1 out, 1 on. Curveball is in for a strike. Count goes to 0-1. 0-1 the count to James. Quinton Earl, the shortstop, is on deck for Durham. The pitch to James. Swing and a miss. 0-2. 0-2 the count to James. Pitcher faked the runner back to first. That's Smith. Dylan Clement on the mound, as mentioned earlier. And the pitch. Curveball, ground ball to short. Flipped to second for 1. He fumbled the ball, but he got the out anyways at second, fortunately. That was a tailor-made double play. Look at this on the replay. Shortstop did flip it over, though, and got the runner out in time.
Designated hitter number 13.
So there's a runner on first for Quentin Earl, and he singled his first time up and scored a run. Left-handed batter. Runner at first, 2 out. Bottom of 3. Ground ball, base hit to right field. Malik James is going to hold up at second base. Now he is going to threaten to go. Not going to go. Fielder had trouble getting handle on the ball on the solid single by Earl. That was the right fielder.
Shortstop number 24,
Marcus Herbeck.
Quentin Earl.
He's going to bring up Quentin Earl as the batter. It was Delorier who had the last hit. So Quentin Earl bats with runner at first and second and 2 out. Apologize for the confusion there at the bat. Curve ball just about hit him, but didn't. Count is 1-0. 1-0 the count. Pitch called a strike. 1-1. 1-1 the count to Earls. Delorier, the previous batter, is now 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Again, runners at first and second. Two out here in the third inning. And the pitch. Hit the catcher's hand, but the batter got a piece of it. Count is now 1-2. 1-2 the count on Earls. Quentin Earl, the batter, with runners at first and second, and in scoring position. Humber with a chance to add to their lead here in the bottom of the third inning. Things moving along here at the ballpark. Again, 2 outs. And the 1-2 pitch. Fouled off the screen right in front of us. Count goes to 2-2. It should still remains 1-2. I apologize. Count remains 1-2. 1-2 the count on Earls. And the pitch. Outside and low. 2-2. 2-2 the count to Earls. It's been a long at bat. Runners again at first and second. Durham looking to pad their lead, which is only 1 run. It's 2-1 here in the third inning. And the pitch. Curveball hit very slowly down the field side. And they are not going to make the play. Everybody is safe. Everybody is safe in the bases, and the runners advance. And the bases are now loaded. That was a tough play. Look at this on the replay. Extremely tough play. And nobody can make the play on it.
Ryan McGivney.
We have the catcher, Ryan McGivney, who doubled his last time up, and the bases are loaded. He has an RBI here this afternoon. Chance to add to his total. Bases are juiced. 2 out. Bottom of 3. Clement now in a bit of a jam. Here's the pitch. The curveball to sit into right field. The right fielder is having trouble tracking it. It's going to drop in for a hit. 2 runs will score. Runner goes to second. Runner goes back to third. And it'll be at second and third, but having trouble tracking it with 2 runs coming in was the right fielder. And it's now 4-1. And we'll get a look at this in the replay. He really had trouble tracking it. Then it drops almost like into a shade spot. And again, 2 runs have scored.
Second baseman number 20, Ethan Service.
It's going to bring up Ethan Service, and the score now is 4-1. And runners at second and third. Line shot speared by the pitcher. Wow. Made the play. And the side is retired, but not before 2 runs score. 2 runs, 4 hits. In other words, on the score as we go to the top of the 4th inning, it's 4-1 in favor of Durham. We'll be right back.
For Durham in the bottom of the 3rd, 2 runs on 4 hits. There were no errors and 2 runners left. Leading off the top of the 4th.
We are ready to start the top of the 4th inning with Durham leading 4-1. Matt Jones.
12, David Boeto.
So David Boeto will lead things off for Humber. Now they trail by 3. It's 4-1 as we start the 4th inning. And the first pitch. Called a ball. It's 1-0. Matt Jones has struck out 4 and has walked 2 in this contest and has allowed 4 hits. But he has a 4-1 lead here in the 4th inning to start things off. The 1-0 pitch. Up high, make it 2-0. 2-0 the count to Boeto. Marcus Herbeck on deck for Humber. The 2-0 pitch on the way. A slop speed curve. Count runs 3-0. 3-0 the count to Boeto. The pitch. Called strike, make it 3-1. So the count runs to 3-1 on Boeto. The 3-1 pitch on the way, swung on and hit into center field. It's going to drop for a single. A base hit for Boeto. That's the 5th hit given up by Jones here in the afternoon. I'm going to bring up the right fielder, Marcus Herbeck. Herbeck.
Right fielder number 13.
There's a look at the replay, the tail end of it. And now we get the front end of it. Herbeck is 0 for 1. He flew out to right his first time up. Runner at first, nobody out. 4-1's our score. We are in the top of the 4th inning. And the first pitch. And he got a piece of it, and the catcher has been shaken up on the play. That's Ryan McGivney up slowly. Getting the chance to regroup. McGivney felt the effects of that when he did get a piece of it. Again, runner on first, nobody out. Top of 4. Game moving along here at the ballpark. And the pitch. outside. 1-0 the count. 1-0 the count. And let me repeat it. I'll record myself here. I just want to correct it. It's actually 1-1. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. 2-1 up high and tight. So the count goes to 2-1. Again, runner at first, nobody out. Just started the fourth inning. But Humber now trails by 3. And the pitch. Misses the outside corner. 3-1. So the count goes to 3-1. Should mention that Jones has walked 2 guys already this afternoon in his first 3 innings. The 3-1 pitch on the way. It's popped up into the outfield. It's very shallow, but the second baseman is going to make the play. Get a look at this in the replay. Ethan Service with the catch.
Second baseman number 7, Isaac Duva.
It's going to bring up Isaac Duva as we get a look at the replay on this one to right center. The second baseman drifting back. Everybody's battling the sun there on the right side of the outfield. Just off the inside of the infield, actually. Isaac Duva, the batter, struck out his first time up. Runner at first, 1 out. The first pitch to Duva. Long throw to first. Did he get him? No. He did show bunt on the play. Count is 0-1. 0-1 the count to Duva. Count again, 0-1. Runner at first. And the 0-1 pitch on the way is outside, make it 1-1. So the count goes to 1-1 on Duva. Parker Deans, the left fielder, is on deck. Again, Duva struck out his first time up. Runner at first. And there goes the runner. Swing and a miss. The throw to second, he is going to be safe. A stolen base. For Boetta. And there's a runner at second base. With Duva at the plate. The pitch. Hit into left field. On the run and making the catch in a relatively easy one is Barutsky. And there are now 2 outs in Humber's 4th inning.
Parker Deans.
Here's Parker Deans. He also struck out his first time up, the left fielder. Runner at second, 2 out. Here in the top of the 4th inning. First pitch to Deans is in for a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 the count on Deans. 0-1 pitch on the way, and it's high up in the air in foul territory. I don't know if the first baseman has room. He does not have room. The ball was drifting off to the side. Count goes to 0-2. 0-2 the count on Deans. 0-2 pitch on the way. It's way outside. The runner goes to third base on the steal. Alert base running by Boetta. And now there's a runner on third with 2 out. And the count's 1-2. And the pitch. Popped up in the air, but foul out of play. Count stays at 1-2. 1-2 the count to Parker Deans. The pitch. Hit into left field, but actually the third baseman just managed to track it down, and he did. Deans pops up the third, and that makes the inning in the side retired. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. And the score as we come to the bottom of the fourth. Durham leads it 4-1. We'll be right back.
For Humber in the top of the fourth, no runs on 1 hit. There were no errors and 1 runner left. Just a reminder that our concession stand is open and is located directly behind the stands. They are serving hot dogs, water, pop, chips, candy, and sunflower seeds. Leading off the bottom of the fourth for the Durham Lords, the center fielder, number 4.
We can set to start the bottom half of the fourth inning with Durham leading 4-1, and it's going to bring up Zach Rivers to the plate. Rivers is 2 for 3 on the afternoon, as single and RBI his last time up. So the first batter here in the fourth inning, bottom of 4. And Durham leads by 3. First pitch is a ball, 1-0 the count to Rivers. Ryan Madison, Eddie Baritsky are the 3 scheduled hitters for the Durham Lords here in their fourth inning. They would certainly like to pad their lead if they can. Second pitch is a curve in for a strike. Count is 1-1. 1-1 the count to Rivers. Again, he's 2 for 3 on the afternoon, so he's had a good afternoon so far. And the pitch catches the inside corner. It's 1-2. 1-2 the count on Rivers. And Clement deals. Curveball is swung on, it into right field. That's going to drop. Will they go to second? There he's going to try. Here's the long throw to second, and he is going to be safe with a sliding double. So Rivers gets a double on the hit to right field. Going to get a look at this on the replay.
Right fielder, number 5.
Pretty good quick runner.
Mattis.
Nice attempt by the right fielder, however, but the throw not in time. And Ryan Mattis will step up to the plate. He's 0 for 3 in the afternoon, but there's a runner on second with nobody out here in Durham's fourth inning. And the first pitch is inside and low, 1-0. 1-0 the count to Ryan Mattis. And as mentioned, Eddie Baritsky on deck. And the pitch catches the inside corner for a strike. Good pitch. 1-1 the count. Runner at second. Nobody out. And the pitch showing bunt. And he laid it down, but it's foul. Count now runs to 1-2. 1-2 the count on Mattis. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Hit into left field, but it's shallow. On the run is the left fielder. He does make the play. Nobody advances. That was Parker Gaines on the catch. And it's going to bring up Eddie Barutsky, who was 1 for 2 in the afternoon.
Left fielder number 18, Eddie Barutsky.
So Barutsky, the batter. Again, runner on second. 1 out here in the 4th inning. Durham looking to add to their lead if they can. The curveball, getting a piece of it. It was a foul. Was Barutsky. Eric Smith is on deck for Durham. And the pitch. Ground ball, chop foul. Count is now 0-2. 0-2 the count to Barutsky. Things have slowed down a bit here in the 4th inning. Clement with the pitch. Hit foul. Count remains 0-2. 0-2 the count. One out. And the pitch. Gets away from the catcher. Runner's going to go to third, standing up. That's Rivers. Look at this on the pass ball. And easily going to third base is Rivers. And now there's a runner on third. And the pitch. Hit foul. Count is 1-2 on Barutsky. Barutsky, who I mentioned, is 1 for 2 in the afternoon, has a runner in scoring position. And the pitch is low and away. Count goes to 2-2. 2-2 the count to Barutsky. Eric Smith on deck for the Durham Lords. And the pitch, curveball, hit foul. Count stays 2-2. This game at times has plodded along, and at times it's moved swiftly, but there have been a few hits in this game. At least 10 or 9, shall we say, by Durham. Fouls it back off the roof. Ball came bounding back. Again, the count's 2-2. So a long at bat for Barutsky. Clement's thrown a lot of pitches here in this inning. Again, a runner at third, with Durham looking to pad their lead. And here is the pitch. Curveball is inside. Count goes full. It's 3-2. 3-2 to Barutsky. Let's see if he gets a good pitch to hit. And that might be tiring. The 3-2 pitch on the way. Shot towards third, fair ball, base hit. Solid hit off the bat of Barutsky to bring in the run. And it's 5-1. And we may get a pitching change. Although they've just started a throw in the bullpen. Let's see what happens here. Nevertheless, it's now 5-1 for Durham on the solid hit, and we are going to get a pitching change. So a pitching change, and we'll get that to you. We'll let the pitcher get his warm-up tosses, and we're going to come back in just a moment.
Now pitching for the Humber Hawks, number 22, Mark Rizzolo.
Reliever just coming into the game is number 22. Mark Rizzuto is the new pitcher.
First baseman, number 22, Eric
for the Humber
Smith.
Hawks, and he'll be first batter will be number 22, Eric Smith, the first baseman. Runner at first. One out. And Durham is up their lead to 5-1. And in relief is the right-hander Rizzuto. And the pitch. In for a strike. Count goes to 0-1. Barutsky at first base with Smith at the plate. Malik James awaits on deck. One out. Here in the fourth. The 0-1 pitch on the way is inside, 1-1. 1-1 the count to Smith. And the 1-1 pitch. Inside, make it 2-1. So the count goes to 2-1 on Smith. Again, Malik James is the on-deck hitter. With one out here. The bottom of 4. Rizzuto with the pitch. Runner goes. Hit sharply to second. Throw to first, he's going to get him. Had no chance to get him at second base on the fielder's choice. So the runner goes to second. That's Mattis. And like I mentioned,
third baseman number 15,
going to bring up
Malik James.
Malik James is the batter with a runner on second base. Look at the replay. No chance to get the runner going from first to second, but they make the play at first. So there are 2 outs here in Durham's 4th inning. They have added 1 run. They lead 5-1 as they have methodically taken the lead here in this one. And the first pitch to James is chopped towards third. It's called foul. 0-1 the count to James. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Fouls it off. Count goes to 0-2. So Rizzuto makes the count go to 0-2 from the mound. Again, runner at second. 2 out. Bottom of 4. And Durham looking to add to their 4-run lead with James at the plate. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Runner goes, and it's down the right side. I don't think there's going to be room, though. There won't be. It's way too far over. Count stays at 0-2. Oh, into the count to James. Quinton Earls on deck. And will come to the plate should James get safely aboard. Now we're going to have a rundown here. And he's going to be called out on the pickoff. So the side is retired. And the score as we go to the, well, it was 1 run in the inning, a couple hits. No errors. And the score as we go to the top of the 5th inning. It's 5-1 in favor of Durham. We'll be right back.
For Durham in the bottom of the 4th, 1 run on 2 hits. There were no errors and no runners left. Leading off the top of the 5th for the
So we get set to start the top of the 5th inning with Durham leading 5-1 over Humber. And Caleb Aquarin will lead things off. He walked his first time up for the Humber Hawks. Jones low and inside, 1-0. Matt Jones still on the mound. Here to start the 5th inning. Fouled off right in front of us. Count goes to 1-1. Walked a couple. He struck out 5. Likes to work fast. Here's the 1-1 pitch. It's outside, 2-1. So the count goes to 2-1 on Aquarin. Jack San Luis is on deck for Humber. Pitch called a strike. Count goes to 2-2. 2-2 the count on Aquarin. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Ground sliced to right field. Solid hit off the bat of Aquarin. He's now 1 for 1 in the afternoon. That's the 6th hit of the day for Humber. Look at the swing. Solid hit off the bat of Aquarin.
Jack San Luis.
San Luis has struck out and walked his first 2 times up. We have a runner at first. Nobody out. Top of 5. Humber trails by 4. Pitches inside, a bit high, 1-0. 1-0 the count to San Luis. Xavier Whittle on deck. Pitch is low. 2-0. 2-0 the count to San Luis. Again, runner at first, nobody out. Just started the 5th inning. And the pitch. Inside, catcher almost lost control of it, but did not. And the count has now run to 3-0. So 3-0 the count on San Luis. Again, runner at first. Here's the pitch. And he walked him. So San Luis walks for the 2nd time in the game. It's now 1st and 2nd. Infield has come to the mound, so there's runners at 1st and 2nd. Nobody out. And Xavier Whittle, who is 1 for 2 on the afternoon. He struck out his last time up, but he had a single in the 1st inning. And Humber trying to get back into this one with runners aboard and nobody out.
Xavier Whittle.
So Whittle steps up. This is a huge at-bat for both teams. Jones in a bit of a jam here to start the 5th. Here's the first pitch. In for a strike, it's 0-1. 0-1 the count to Whittle. Callum Blue awaits on deck. He's been their most dangerous hitter so far. He's 2 for 2. He's the next batter. Here's the off-speed pitches up the middle. It's going to be a base hit. And the run will score. Long throw to third, and they're going to get him at third. Great play to get the runner at third. Nevertheless, a run is scored on the solid hit. Look at this on the replay. Great throw by the center fielder. That was Rivers who made the play on the throw.
First baseman number 21, Callum Blue.
So Whittle is safe at first. The run has scored. And Callum Blue is the batter. There goes the runner. Going to hit second base safely. Blue is 2 for 2 on the afternoon. A runner at second. 1 out. 5-2 is our score here in the 5th. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Count goes to 0-2. 0-2 the count to Blue. With Lee Gray, the next scheduled batter, the catcher for Humber. And the pitch. It's up high and outside. 1-2. Runner at second. 1 out. Top of 5. The 1-2 pitch on the way. It's sliced foul. Count remains 1-2. Blue, as mentioned earlier, has been a tough out today. For Gray, lefty against the lefty. Let's see what he throws here. Here's the pitch. They tried to see he went, but they're saying no. So that's a ball. Count goes to 2-2. Tough pitch to lay off, too. 2-2 the count. Let's look on the replay. That was close. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Gets away from the catcher. Runner is going to advance to third. That's Whittle on the pass ball. And now there's a runner on third with just 1 out. And the count is full at 3-2. 3-2, 1 out. And the payoff pitch. up the middle off the arm of the pitcher. Can he make the play to first? No, he does not. And they call the runner safe at first base. Now they call him out. And we're going to certainly have a discussion here. We are getting quite the conversation. If we get a look at this on the replay, I think he may have tossed out the base coach. And they're having trouble keeping him restrained. And the base coach indeed has been thrown out for arguing too aggressively here in this one. Look at this again on the replay. He gets tripped up, stumbles over the, and he's shaken up on the play. Called him safe even though he didn't touch the bag, and then they tagged him out. And there's certainly some discussions going on with various folks, but nevertheless, called out on the play. That makes it 2 out.
Catcher number 35, Lee Gray.
So bringing up Lee Gray, 2 outs. Run did score. Is it 5-3? I believe it's 5-3. 5-3 is our score. That was Whittle that scored from third. Nevertheless, there are 2 outs in this inning. Pretty controversial play. Pitch is low, 1-0. 1-0 the count. Base is empty, 5-3 is our score. And there's 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. 1-1 the count. Top of the 5th inning, and we've had some emotions spill over here in this one. Make it 1-2. 1-2 the count. Humber's gotten back into this game. It's 5-3 here in the 5th inning with 2 runs. Fouled off the screen right in front of us. Count stays at 1-2. One of the base coaches got tossed out for arguing too aggressively on a play at first base, which a runner was shaken up on the play as well, but got tagged out. Pitch is low, count is 2-2. 2-2 the count. And the pitch. Three and two the count. And the payoff pitch, fouled off the screen. Good rip by Gray. Gray 0 for 2 on the afternoon. This 5th inning has been taking some time to get in here. And here's the 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, caught him looking, and the side is finally retired, but not before 2 runs score and a couple hits. Where's the score as we go to the bottom of the 5th? It's now 5-3 in favor of Durham. We're coming right back.
For Humber in the top of the 5th, 2 runs on 2 hits. There were no errors and no runners left. Saints Athletics would like to thank Saints Student Athletic Association for their continued support of varsity sports on campus. Make sure to follow Saints Student Athletic on Instagram to stay in the loop about all these sporting opportunities on campus. Leading off the bottom of the fifth for the
So we start at the bottom of the fifth inning.
The third baseman, number 15, Malik James.
Malik James will step up to the plate. 0 for 2 in the afternoon. We're here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Durham leads by 2, 5-3. Rizzuto with the first pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 the count to James. Quinton Earl and Ryan McGivney are the scheduled batters here in the fifth. Chopper hit towards third. Fielded nicely, long throw to first, and he gets him. So Boetta with the play at third, 1 up and 1 down in the Lord's fifth inning. Here's Quinton Earl.
Number 13, Tristan Delorier.
Check that it's Tristan Delorier as the batter, then he'll be followed by Quinton Earl. So Delorier, who was 1 for 2 in the afternoon, the singles last time up. So Delorier is the batter, and then Quinton Earl. 1 out, nobody on. Hit into right field. And the right fielder is having trouble with the ball, but it's going to go to center instead. And the center fielder makes the play. The right fielder couldn't even find it, but the center fielder did. And there are 2 up and 2 down in the Durham Lords fifth inning.
Number 24, Quinton Earl.
It's going to bring up Quinton Earl, the shortstop. Has had a couple hits this afternoon. There's the replay in the center fielder with the easy play. The right fielder, more than anybody else, is having trouble picking up the ball. First pitch is a ball to Earl. The count is 1-0. Mark Rizzuto remaining on the mound for the Humber Hawks here in the fifth inning. The second pitch is in tight. It's a ball. Make it 2-0. 2-0 the count to Earl. The 2-0 pitch on the way is outside. Make it 3-0. So the count's been worked to 3-0 on Earl. The 3-0 pitch. Inside corner catches it. It's 3-1. Ryan McGivney, the catcher, scheduled up next. The pitch up the middle. Second baseman makes the play. Long throw to first, and he gets him. And the side is retired. That was Duva with the play. 3 up and 3 down, no runs, no hits, and no errors. And the scores, we go to the top of 6. Durham leads 5-3. We're coming right back.
For Durham in the bottom of the fifth, no runs on no hits. There were no errors and no runners left.
Tensions is definitely rising. Teed up right now. Tea time. Tea time. Tea time. Tea time. Tea time. Tea time like I got a cup with it. Tea time like off at 5:45. I love to go to regular. Famous play, but they stay on my. Heard your new joint is embarrassing. You talk to the cops for some therapy. You act like your love is American. But really the truth is you're scared. Put in some work on the fruit. Now you wanna go and inherit it. Don't talk to the boy about comparison, but come to the boy on some arrogant. The weapons we got is some terror. And TV producers we airing it. She asking for bread for her parents. I told her I don't got no cash, and she said she could wait on a rack on some Arabic.
Leading off the top of the sixth for the Humber Hawks.
So we get the set to start the top of the sixth inning. David Barreto will lead things off. 1 for 2 in the afternoon as we're here in the top of the sixth inning. Pitch is called a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 the count to Barreto. 1 for 2 in the afternoon, singles last time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way. It's sliced into right field. On the run is the right fielder. Is it fair? No. A foul ball, but close. Been tough to track the ball in right field for those in the field. Count goes to 0-2, however, to Boedo. Marcus Herbeck waits on deck. And then Isaac Duva. Top of the 6th inning. Humber trails by 2. That's sliced foul. Count stays at 0-2. Oh, and 2 the count to Boedo. And the pitch in tight and up high. 1-2. 1-2 the count. Marcus Herbeck, as mentioned, on the on deck circle. Pitch is low, 2-2. 2-2 the count. And the 2-2 pitch. Foul down the third base side. Count stays at 2-2. Had a good rip, but it went foul. And Jones kicks and deals. Fouled off the screen right behind us, up off the roof. Count stays at 2-2. Again, we're in the top of the 6th inning, first batter. Humber trails by 2. It's 5-3, our score. And Jones delivers the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball, base hit between the shortstop and the third baseman. Solid single off the bat of Beretta. Beretta now was 2 for 3 on the afternoon. And it's going to bring up Marcus Herbeck. Look at this on the replay.
Number 13, Marcus
Solid
Herbeck.
hit by Boedo. Herbeck is 0 for 2. Boedo's at first. Don't see anybody else. He's just starting to throw now in the pen for Durham. And the pitch. Called a strike, 0-1. 0-1 the count to Herbeck. A 1 pitch on the way, ground ball, base hit. Solid single off the bat of Herbeck. And 2 runners are aboard, and it's going to bring up Isaac Duva. So runners at first and second with nobody out here in the Humber 6th inning. That was a solid single off the bat of Marcus Herbeck. Get a look at this on the replay, and you'll see what I mean. And we're going to have a conference at the mound with the bullpen throwing. Haven't seen the signal yet. Just awaiting a quick conference at the mound. Umpire going towards the pitching mound, sort of the long way around. They're going to break things up at the mound. No pitching change yet. Again, runners at first and second. Ball, top of the 6th inning. And left-handed batter Isaac Duva. Duva is the batter. He is 0 for 2 in the afternoon. And he'll be followed by Parker Deans, the next scheduled hitter. So left-handed batter against a left-handed pitcher. Might be another reason why he kept them in, but the bullpen is up and throwing, and there are a couple of arms throwing for Durham. Here's the pitch. Outside. 1-0. 1-0 the count to Duva. 5-3 is our score, but men in scoring position. So Durham Trying to now clinging to this lead. There's a bunt and a good one. Throw to third. He is called out at third. Great play by Malik James to get it over to third baseman who was covering, was the shortstop. So out at third. Get a look at this on the replay, but a great play by Malik James, acting quickly, and the hard throw to the shortstop. That was Quinton Earl, who put the tag, and the runners are still now at first and second, but there's one out. He's going to bring up Parker Deans. He's also 0 for 2 in the afternoon. Strikeout, line out the third. Jones trying to pitch himself out of a jam here in the 6th inning. Steps back and off the mound. 1 out, 2 on. Durham leads by 2. And the pitch. In for a strike, 0-1. 0-1 the count to Parker Deans. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and hit down the right field side, but foul. The count goes to 0-2. So Jones works ahead of the batter. 0-2 the count on Deans. Runners at first and second. 1 out. Top of 6. It's a huge at bat for both teams. Here's the pitch. Just got a piece of it. Count remains 0-2. The 0-2 pitch on the way. Now it's 1-2. You can tell Jones wanted that pitch. 1-2 the count to Parker Deans. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Up high. Count goes to 2-2. So the count is 2-2. That was the pitch before that was so close. 2-2 the count. First and second. The pitch on the way, in tight and high, make it 3-2. So the count is now full. It's 3-2. Parker Deans hanging in tough. The 3-2 pitch coming. And here it comes. The pitch is swung on up the middle. Base hit. Runner will hold at third. Catcher has it in front of him. And the bases are loaded. So the bases are loaded as we look at this on the replay. A solid hit up the middle. And Matt Jones now with the bases loaded.
Number 2, Caleb Iguaran.
Going to bring up Caleb Aquarin. Bases loaded. 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. The pitch fouled off the screen right in front of us. It's 0-1. Jack St. Louis is on deck for Team Humber. 1 out, bases loaded. It's a 2-run lead for Durham. The pitch hit into shallow right center field, and the catch is made by the second baseman. Everybody stays at their base. Nobody advances. And there are now 2 outs here in the 6th inning. We can look at this on the replay. Not an easy play into the outfield with the glaring sun. But Service made the play. And the bases are still loaded for Jack St. Louis. Here's the first pitch to St. Louis. Ground ball to second. Flip to short, and he gets him, and the side is retired without any damage on the fielder's choice. No runs, 3 hits, no errors. And the score as we come to the bottom of the 6th inning, it's still 5-3. We're coming right back.
I feel so close to you right now. It's a false feeling. I wear my heart up on my sleeve like a big deal.
For Humber in the top of the 6th, no runs on 3 hits. There were no errors and 3 runners left.
And there's no stopping us right now. I feel so close to you right now.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th for the Durham Lords, the catcher, number 37, Ryan McGivney.
Ryan McGivney will lead things off here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Hits it foul. The count is 0-1 to McGivney. Mark Rizzuto is still on the mound for Humber. 0-1 the count to McGivney. He'll be followed by Ethan Service, and then back to the top of the lineup in Zach Rivers. Pitches up high, 1-1. 1-1 the count to McGivney. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Did he attempt to swing? They said he didn't. The count goes to 2-1. 2-1 the count to McGivney. Got a piece of it, 2-2. 2-2 the count here on McGivney. 2-2 pitch on the way. Hit to short slowly. Throw to first, and he is going to be safe on the play. Tough play at short. Good speed as McGivney. Pretty fast running catcher. Have to see how they scored that one. That was a tough play. Look at this on the replay.
Number 20, Ethan Service.
Charging shortstop and couldn't make the play. And a quick running catcher. And it'll bring up the second baseman, Ethan Service. I'm going to call that a hit, I believe. If it is, he's 2 for 3 on the day, and Service is 0 for 2. 1 on, nobody out. Shows bunt and lays a beautiful one down, too. Oh, no, he can't make the play. He ran into the third baseman who was into the play, or came down the play. And runners are now at first and second as Service is safely aboard. Would have been a tough play because it was hit slowly towards third or in between third and the pitching mound. Look at this on the replay. And then the third baseman unfortunately got in the way of the pitcher to throw.
Zach Rivers.
Zach Rivers will step up to the plate, and he's 2 for 3 here in the afternoon. He'll make that 3 for 4. And we have runners at first and second with nobody out, with Durham looking to pad their lead. Here's the pitch. Rivers showed bunt, throw to third. That's going to be safe, and he's going to come into the score, and it's going to be 6-3. So now it is 6-3 with a runner on second base as they try to get the attempted steal. And scoring on the play is McGivney. We get a look at this on the replay. And McGivney scores easily. And now it's a 3-run bulge in favor of Durham. And we have a runner at second, and there's nobody out. And the pitch showing bunt. Runner goes to third, long throw to first, and he gets him. And the runner is out. And Rivers, who was the batter. And there are now one out. There is one out here in this inning. And there's a runner at third.
Right fielder number 5, Ryan Mattis.
So Ryan Mattis will step up. Runner at third with one out. Pitch is outside, 1-0. 1-0 to Mattis with Barutsky waiting on deck. Humber leads by 3 at 6-3 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the pitch. Right up the middle, the pitcher snares it. That's Rizzuto, throw to first. And the runner and batter, rather, is out.
Left fielder number 18, Eddie Borowski.
That was Mattis, as we got to look at that on the replay, or actually we're about to. And there are now 2 outs. And the batter is Eddie Barutsky with 2 outs. Pitch is low, 1-0. 2 outs here. In the 6th inning with a runner on third. Off-speed pitch and for a strike. 1-1 the count. Barutsky 2 for 3 on the afternoon. Has had a good day. And he has a runner at third. And the pitch, curveball inside, didn't curve. Count is 2-1. 2-1 the count to Barutsky. The 2-1 pitch, sliced down the right field line. It is foul. That would have scored the run, but it went foul. The count is now 2-2 with 2 out here in the top of the 6th inning. Durham with double the lead at 6-3. They would certainly like to cash in another run, more insurance, as we will be heading to the possible final inning in this one. Again, runner at third. 2 out. 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Sliced into left field, solid base hit. Off the bat of Barutsky. And a run scores to make it 7-3. So a 7-3 lead. Again on the replay, look at the solid hit there by Barutsky. His 3rd straight hit. And here's Eric Smith to the plate. 0 for 3 officially this afternoon. Runner at first, 2 out. Score now is 7-3. There goes the runner. And he's not going to draw a throw. So a stolen base for Barutsky. The young man has done a little bit of everything here in this one. 3 hits and RBI, now a stolen base. He's at second base. Again, 2 outs. Now there's a runner on second. Humber trying to get out of the inning. There's a line shot past the second baseman. It's going to be a base hit. And the run is going to score. And it's now 8-3. Get a look at this on the replay. Sharply hit past the outstretched glove of the second baseman. And it's now 8-3.
Third baseman number 15, Malik James.
Going to bring up Malik James. James is 0 for 3 this afternoon, but Durham has now taken an 8-3 lead. here in this one. Again, 2 outs, runner at first. And the pitch. In for a strike, 0-1 the count to James. And the pitch. Hit high up in the air towards left field. Left fielder hovers under it, makes the play, and the side is retired, but not before some more damages. Parker Gaines with the final out in the inning. A couple runs were scored. Actually 3. And now the score is 8-3 as we go into the bottom, or shall we say the top of the 7th inning. 8-3 is our score. We're coming right back.
3 runs on 4 hits. There was 1 error and 1 runner left. Leading off the top of the 7th for the Humber Hawks, the designated hitter, number 20, Xavier Whittle.
So we get set to start the top of the 7th inning. Xavier Whittle will lead things off. 8-3 they trail. Last wraps. First pitch in for a strike. Whittle is 2 for 3 this afternoon. He's been a tough out. Jones is still on the mound. The count is now 1-1. 1-1 the count. 8-3 our score, top of 7. Last wraps for the Humber Hawks. Off-speed pitch is fouled off. Count goes to 1-2. One and two the count on Xavier Whittle. The 1-2 pitch. Sliced foul, but down the right side, out of play. Count stays at 1-2. Again, mentioned that Humber to their last wraps. And the pitch. Just missed, make it 2-2. 2-2 the count to Whittle. Jones has struck out 6 here this afternoon. Here's the pitch. Sliced foul sharply. Count stays at 2-2. He has also walked 3. 2-2 pitch on the way. Off speed, it goes into center field. It is shallow, and it's going to drop for a hit. So a single off the bat of Whittle, his 3rd hit of the afternoon. That's their 9th hit. And it will bring up Callum Blue.
Callum Blue.
So Blue steps up to the plate. Has 2 hits this afternoon. Left-handed batter against the left-handed pitcher. Runner at first, nobody out. Top of 7. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to short. Flip the second for 1. Back to first. He is safe. But they get the one runner, they get the lead runner on the fielder's choice. And there's one out here in the top of the 7th inning for Lee Gray, the catcher. Look at this on the replay. They had a chance to get 2,
Catcher number
couldn't pull it off.
35, Lee Gray.
So Gray will step up. He's 0 for 3 on the afternoon and struggled his last 2 times up. 1 out, 1 on. Top of 7, last wraps for Humber. Pitch is called a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 the count to Lee Gray. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Make it strike 2. 0-2 the count. Again, 8-3 our score. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, he gets him. Down to their last out are the Humber Hawks, and stepping up to the plate, third baseman David Barreto.
Number 12, David Barreto.
Barreto is 2 for 3 on the afternoon, but he's their last hope now to keep things alive with an 8-3 deficit here in the 7th inning. 1 on, 2 outs, top of the 7th inning. The first pitch to Barreto is low, 1-0. 1-0 the count. Again, Whittle at first. Barreto here at the plate. Durham leads by 5. Here's the pitch. In for a strike, it's 1-1. One and one the count. Pitch is hit deep, pretty deep into center field, way back, but he makes the grab. And that, folks, is the ball game on the final play. Barreto flies out. And the game is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. And the final score in this one, as if we look at the replay, and we'll give you the final score, Durham wins it 8-3 to advance. And they will advance. That's our score. 8-3 is our final score. Durham will now advance. The next game we have, well, Durham will now take on Fanshawe. That's tomorrow at 12:30. So 12:30, Durham with the win here tonight will play Fanshawe Falcons, number 2 against number 3. That's tomorrow at 12:30. Coming up next, St. Clair Saints, number 4 against the Sheridan Bruins, number 5. That's at 7 o'clock. And we shall see you then.